This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Outside, Rodman. And Jokic throws it down.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on him.
To the paint. Here's Hollins.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Providence. Inside, here's Perkins. And it's Perkins with the jam.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Here's Lynn. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Boy, I really like how Lynn positions himself. He's really good at getting to the hoop.
Pass to Shireman. That's in there. Johnson with the assist.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Lynn. To the inside. Here's Jokic. Johnson with the block. Here's Shireman. And the call up against Jokic. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Nice ball movement by Providence. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Daniels. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Daniels has got his first points in this one. Murray with it. Trying to get open is Nowitzki.
How about the guard getting up? Jamal Murray flying to the rack.
Providence leading by 3. Jamal Murray is still an elite scorer, and Clark, he has fought through so many injuries.
And it's remarkable that he's as explosive off the bounce as he is after the injuries that he's dealt with. His ability to create a shot, especially at crunch time, one of the best in the league. The pull-up jumper, the teardrop, and the 3, he's got all of those.
Throws it down, JT!
The athletic prowess of Tatum on full display. What a move to the bucket.
Pass to Heinrich. There's 45 seconds left in the first half. Offensive rebound. Gortat with the bounce pass. Three-pointer, Daniels. Dirk Nowitzki with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Murray. And there's the drive. And it's Murray with the jam.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
In the corner, Daniels. Heinrich outside. Here's Gortat. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Lakers leading by just 1. We'll get right back to the action when we return. So it's Providence now. Here's Shireman. Look out! The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Jokic a screen. Over Johnson. Jokic with the bucket.
I know Jokic would perhaps rather find penetration, but he can hit these mid-range looks as well.
Pass to Thibault. Here's Shireman. There's the screen. Shot clock at 6. Hollins can't get it to go. Driving to the basket. Lynn. Rebounded by Providence. The 3. Another 3 for Providence.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games. Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Pass to Allen. Now here's Edwards. Nowitzki a screen. Shoots. Edwards can't hit. Providence leading by 5. Thibault for 3. They get it again. And it's slammed in by Perkins.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Here's Hollins. And Hollins with the stuff.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
To the middle. Nowitzki with the steal. Here's the break. Back to Allen. Shoots the 3. The shot comes out. And it's Providence's ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And it's Perkins with the jam.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Perkins. Kicks it out to Johnson. Here's Shireman. Nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Providence.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Jokic, no good.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Back to Heinrich. Nice ball movement by Providence. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Hey, give Jokic credit. He's worked hard on his body and his defensive game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Now Daniels, after Jeremy Lin's three-pointer that didn't go.
And you gotta like how Mullen looks for his open teammates, always trying to make guys better.
Here's Bay, and Bay throws it down.
And just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
Launches it.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Heinrich inside the three-point line. And Ray Allen gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Heinrich outside. Back to Mullen. There's the three. Bay pulls it in.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Outside, Lin. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Yes. And a nice assist from Lin.
What's really cool about Jokic is that he's just as effective working off the ball. He's ready to shoot when he catches it.
Down low, Jokic with the steal. Right wing to the wing right side. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Providence leading by 11. On the wing, Rodman. Pass to Lin. Here's Jokic. Rebounded by Providence. And here's Heinrich. Here's Gortat. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic draws the double. Now Bay. Pass to Lin. From past the arc. Sinks the three-pointer.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Now here's Heinrich. Looking for Mullen, he gets it there. To stop the drought. Good on the triple. Mullen's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Providence. And so Providence takes the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K